try to fight against my sense of humor. Because I ask myself to do it or to be the more austere I can be, which is not completely austere because it's not in my nature, but I want it because I think it's always good to have, just little details of humor in any narration, in every gender. Not gender, excuse me, genre. In Spanish we call género to everything. To the genre cinematic and also to female and male gender. So it's very confusing in my mind. I don't have confusion about feminine and masculine, but yes, about the words. You have to, I apologize. And so they were present in this fight against the humor. Because, almost every sequence, I think not only in every sequence in one movie, but also in every situation in life, even in the more tragic moments, humor can be present. And in real life, there is, at least, it is present. It depends how you feel, depends how distant you can be, and depends how much pain you suffer, but the humor is present even in the more awful situation in real life. But for this, as the subject, it is very extreme, I know, I have realized that. Then I wanted not to underline with anything that could be or gory, in one hand, and not too much funny, because just to be, para ser lo más aséptico posible.
To be the sort of cleanest possible.
Pero en cualquier caso sí que el humor está presente y en la escena que ella dice, aunque sea muy terrible lo que va a hacer el hombre tigre, pero inevitablemente hay algo divertido en que el hombre tigre, para identificarse, se baja los pantalones, le muestra el culo y le muestra un lunar, una seña de nacimiento, porque su madre lo va a reconocer. Estoy diciendo simplemente, él está mostrando casi un carnet de identidad, pero al mostrar el culo, pues sí, es divertido. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Me alegro que ya le veo.
Yes, in fact, in the sequence you're talking about, even though something very terrible is about to happen, there's some things that are funny in there. For example, the Tiger Man, in order to establish his identity, has to pull down his pants and show this kind of mark on his ass, and it's kind of like he's showing his identity card, and whatever it is pretty funny. He's pulled out his pants.
No, incluso por ejemplo cuando Elena le dice, nota que, ha llegado al final de un proceso y está hablando en términos realistas de, ¿te gusta lo que ves? Puedo darme por terminada. Lo que se esconde detrás de eso es una historia terrible, de un abuso de poder descomunal. Pero podrían ser dos líneas de una comedia también.
For example, even in the part when Elena says, do you like how I look? It's horrible. It's the end of an absolutely terrible abuse of power, and yet those are two lines that could have come out of just a comedy.
No, porque también el hecho de que ella pueda decirlo significa que ella ha sobrevivido a todo aquello y que sigue luchando por encontrar una pequeña rendija por la que esconderse.
But the fact that she is able to say that means that she's won in a way, that she survived, that she's been managed to keep just a tiny little corner where she still has control.
Y siempre en los elementos que muestran claramente el hecho de sobrevivir es donde más fácil resulta introducir algo de humor.
And actually in those sort of areas in which one strives hardest to survive, it's almost easiest in those little moments to find some aspect of humor.
At least in a Mediterranean country like Spain or Italy, that this is the place that I belong.
Yes, sir.